Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Commander Swifty, the Ineffectual Gamer, and this is an Elite Dangerous live stream. So, hello. Okay, so, yeah, we're back in the bubble, been doing a few things. I'm gonna be very honest, last few days, I've really not been enjoying this game, so I've been playing a little bit offline for an hour or two here and there. And today, because I knew I was doing the stream tonight, which by the way I've started like 40 minutes early because I should have set it for 10 my time, and I didn't. I set it for 10:30, so I'm sat here at 9:50 like doing the normal stuff and thinking I'm done now, so I'll go live in 10 minutes, and then I saw I'd set the wrong time, so I was just like, you know what, I'll just go live now. Doesn't matter, 10-minute difference. So I've come on a little bit earlier, but I've been doing some of these missions that I have to do, these heist theft, covert theft, covert heist missions that you have to do to unlock one of the engineers, which I'm actually going to look at in a moment. I might actually change the stream a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, so I've played a little bit offline, like half an hour here, half an hour there this week, and I was like, I'm just going to do like one or two of these missions. You know, take half an hour to grab one, go to the planet, do it, and so on and so on. I've failed all of them, basically. I think I've managed to cash in 2 out of 10 or something. Because you're not supposed to trip alarms and stuff like that, and I always inevitably end up tripping the alarms. Or in the last one, they never got the alarm off because they shot and killed me. So I was sat there just like getting more and more infuriated because this isn't Swifty running and gunning. So when I was doing like the half-hour missions in the day, when I had half hour to spare, then I was kind of do it faster because I was under a time constraint and things like that. So anyway, today I was like, this morning I was like, look, I've got some hours, I've got a couple of hours spare, so I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna put some time into this. I'm gonna watch a couple of videos on YouTube of how to do it correctly. I'm going to watch and I'm going to do it. I always know that I'm going to be a bit more impatient. I always want to go that bit faster. But I think when you're watching a video where it takes somebody 50 minutes to complete a settlement, you start going, well, yeah, he is doing it a bit slowly or whatever. But I suppose he never has a failure, so you double the amount of time that I fail in. It's probably better off doing it that way. So as I said, I've completed a couple and I've failed a couple. And I just feel like the builds just aren't anywhere near where they should be by now. Like the amount of time I've been putting in and failing off stream, and I'm just like, this is getting... It got to a point where this afternoon where I was actually considering doing this stream of just going into the black. And that was it. I'll never be in the bubble with this account again. If I really want to rank or grind rank, I can do it on the second account. Or I can fly back and do it. But like my brain was like, we're going, because I'm doing a lot of research off stream about planet types and things like that, and I've been asking Marshall for a bit of help, but I've just realised I've got 1 notoriety, but I'm going to be carrying that with me now, I think, and it's probably going to go higher, so I'll have to leave the ship on the deck tonight. One second, I was actually going to send Eladsgar a message. So yeah, I was kind of like in this mindset of I'm just going to go get out of here. I'm tired of this. I'm bored. I was just so frustrated, and there's no point in really. There's no real point in complaining about this. Because we know what this game's like. I know what this game's like. I know how it's programmed. And the grievances I have with it now are the exact same grievances I had day one. And one of the things I was actually thinking the other day is this new, some people are calling it pay to win. It's not, it's pay to beat grind. Which, once somebody buys that ship and realises how pretty much kind of useless it is, then they have to do the grind anyway. I think there's going to be 2 parts of the community that are pissed off. And again, this is FDev just doing things to try and balance everybody in the same way and whatnot. Yeah. So I'm not even against that. You know what? If they'd have told me, hey, Swifty, you can pay us €10 and you're allowed to have, I don't know, 50 spacesuits, suit schematics, or weapon schematics, or ship schematics, I'd actually sit there, because the type of person I am, and I'd be saying, okay, how much time do I have to invest in the game to reach that number? Okay, and at the rate I'm doing this next bit, I'm going to be honest, I think I've completed 2 out of 6, and I've probably sunk about 9 hours into it. So I'm like, okay, if they were offering me 50 of something, I'd be seriously sitting there considering going, you know what, 10 quid? I'd rather pay the 10 quid than sit for 12 hours grinding this. Because the grind in this game, as we know, is never really fun. And one of the things I really realised today about the Odyssey builds is the things that the Odyssey build, the suits give you, are only valuable to you when you're grinding for them. After the grind's finished, they don't really do anything, because what you're grinding for after the grind. So I'm like, yeah, they don't even have an end game for those things. And I don't know, that just, I suppose because you can do threat level 5s, but to be honest with you, the payouts for that are terrible. So, hey Mike, good to see you. So I'm just middle ranting, you know, the beginning. I try and get it all out. But as I said, I'm going to try not to gripe about it too much. If I feel this way in a month, I will just go out into the black. I'll put certain ships, leave them in the bubble, and then I'm off. And any grinding I want to do, I'll come back to the bubble later and do it. But I don't want to sit week after week grinding towards something when it's so slow, because I feel like if I do it that way, I'm never going to complete the grind. So I'd like to do some parts off stream. But at the moment, it's just been completely pointless. So, yeah, so I'm in this prison place. I've paid my bounty off and everything, but I still have a 1 notoriety, which is great. But again, I'll leave it on the thingy for a couple of hours tonight or in the morning or something. And I'll just let it work itself off. But I don't know if it's gonna stop me getting certain missions and stuff. So I hope not. Because that might just push me over the edge. Might be. Like one of the 7 dwarfs is packing his bags on his stick. What are you up to tonight, Mike? By the way, I'm having a couple of beers tonight, but I'm not having loads, don't worry. I offset them with Thursday evening. Yeah, yesterday. No, so it wouldn't have been Thursday, it was Wednesday. I know what I mean. In my tankard, I love my tankard. Four-day fast? Why have you been fasting? I couldn't do it. I did a fast for 24 hours when I was younger for a charity thing. But my parents stupidly did it 12 till 12. You don't do it 12 till 12, you do it breakfast to breakfast. It's much easier. You have your breakfast, massive breakfast, and then you fast. Your body just deals with it better. I think, and it's why I've always said I only eat 1 meal a day. I'll sometimes have a little snack in the afternoon, but it's not a hunger snack. It's just because I want to eat something, because I like the look of it, or I want to taste it, or whatever. Otherwise, I'm just a 1 meal a day person. And people say, how do you do it? And I said, I think your body just... God, there's even a long distance to this one. This is a dock as well. There's an orbital. We'll put that one. Right, it's only 2,000 light seconds, but it's still a bit too far from a drop-in than I'd usually like to go. Alright, you're having inflammation problems. Weed? weed's really good against inflammation for some people, not everybody, but some people. And then you've got to weigh it up with the munchies, which might cause weight problems again. Again, because I eat one meal a day. If I do get the munchies, it normally I can get past it with a bit of cordial. I just sip on cordial, or I have something like even now I've got like this little lemony drink, and anytime I get the need for something to eat or sweet, I just give it a sip. And now it's gone. It'll come back in about 5 minutes and I'll take another sip, but it works. Is this just... And let's be honest with it, Mike, because we're both men. Is it just like getting older overweight? Because this is a battle that's very difficult to fight, I think. I had inflammation problems, like really bad inflammation problems, the last couple of years, and I think it was down to my COVID jab. I went through it very soon after getting the jab, and then since then I've not had any problems with it. Even the hospital were really surprised, because I was supposed to go for an appointment the other week, and because I haven't had any problems, I just totally forgot about it. And then when they contacted me, they were like, "Oh, are you coming in?" And I said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, I forgot. I don't need to." And they were like, "What do you mean you don't need to?" And I was like, "I haven't had any problems since last year." I think a lot of mine was stress related as well with work. I mean, I think I've been quite open about my struggles with... I don't even like really saying depression. It's not because I think there's a bad thing to it. It's just that I don't think I realised I was in that horrible cycle. And, well, not the last few weeks, the last couple of months I've just been great. Absolutely great. Just music, colours, everything just is brilliant. I'm really happy about it. Yeah, I mean, drinking is. I'm trying. I mean, I've been saying in other streams. I mean, I've obviously had massive problems with alcoholism, and I recently had a conversation with a member of my family who also has the same relationship with alcohol, and their advice to me was, at least you understand what the problem is, but don't try quitting, because you'll come back twice as hard every single time. And I'm like, I know, because I've tried quitting before, and I do. I just can't have a good relationship with it, and that's why I've really now had to say, look, you can have a couple of beers every now and again, but you cannot go on to that step unless it's a celebration of some type or something like that. Because I don't have problems with violence or anything, so it's nothing like that. But even then, I had one whiskey last week, and I was just like, I really don't need this. So I know that my brain's coming to the it's understanding it. And understanding that I just had this ridiculously unhealthy relationship with alcohol. And in England, it's so normalised. Like, you know, my grandma's got this thing about marijuana where she's like, anybody who takes it's this and that and the other. And I'm like, you drink like a bloody fish. Like, you cannot sit there and you know, she needs a bloody glass of wine with a tea and stuff like every day. A glass of wine with tea and a glass of wine before bed. And I'm like, you can't throw stones at people. Right, okay, so you haven't got Elite on your computer anymore, have you, Mike? This is never good. These things never go well for me. This is not going to go well. But you'll see why I'm so frustrated. But there is something I wanted to do, and I totally forgot about that. I could have been doing it for the last few minutes. And that is looking at my engineers. So these are the ones we're really looking at. Suits and equipment people. Oh, I didn't actually realise they were mixed in, so I'm just going to make sure. Can we sort them by name? Wait.
Landing successful. Commencing offload. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to this facility, Commander.
Let's try that again. No, it's not having it, is it? Get lost! Right, okay. By name. Okay, so that's the one I want to do. So he's not unlocked. They are unlocked, but I don't need to use them yet. Or I've never needed to use her actually, because I'm pretty sure I got her very early on. Suits and equipment. Okay, so we got this one, Domino Green. So what does she do? This is the thing. So why is it not giving me the information about them? Perfect. When I looked at this earlier, it was giving me information about each engineer. Why is it not doing that anymore? It's not in the engineer help section. Oh, I might have to let this cat in. Oh, this is so stupid. Hang on. By access level, we'll do it again. This is pointless, the way they've done this. Doesn't tell you what they can do. So I'm going to have to look all of this up now. Alright, sorry, I'll change this. Let's have a look. I'll go and do the music down a little bit again, because it can't be anything else but the music. Right, okay, that should be a bit better. Oh wow, you'd probably have to do all your controls and everything, wouldn't you? So, Odyssey Engineers, there is a... I do have a bookmark, but I can't remember when I bookmarked it. And if I don't know when I bookmarked it, I'm never going to know where I was. Yeah, it isn't in them ones. Ooh, hang on, could it be here? Exploration, blah blah blah. Nope. Okay. There was like a... There you go, visual guide, there we go, first search. There we go, that's the one I was looking for. And we'll open that up so we can have a good look at it. So, hey, let's go. I didn't message you, did I? Michael attest to it. I did have my phone in my hand saying I was going to message. And I never got around to it because I had a message. Sorry, mate. Right, so let's have a look. Kit file. No, let's start from the top. As far as we can go. So we have, first one will be... Right, Jude Navarro. Okay, so let me just have a quick look at that. So Jude Navarro can do noise suppressor. So that's actually good for indoor stuff. Right, so it might be worth a visit to him. I'm just gonna... No, that's not... I want a new one, please. Don't save. Don't save. Don't save. Right. So the first one I want to do is Jude Navarro. Noise suppression. I can't remember if it's noise suppression or noise masking, but I suppose it'll tell you when you get there on which one's outdoors and which one's indoors, because that's the difficult one. because I thought you'd need the noise masking you'd need outside, because otherwise they'll hear it, whereas a noise suppression you can still kind of hear, but with the walls of the building it will block it out. But again, this is Elite Dangerous, you can't trust anything in reality in this game. I'm going to have to keep looking over to the chat, by the way. I'm not getting drowned out now, am I? Because I am kind of talking away from the microphone, so I'm trying to make sure I project it. Right, so he's got that and suit damage resistance. Okay, so I could probably do with that. But maybe maybe not on this bit. On that build, you might not want it, Swifty. Right. What else? By the way, I caught one of your videos this morning, Ella's car, and there was a place where you were driving where there was like ice rain and a bit of snow and then sun. That was a nice area wherever you were there. Okay, so that's Jude Navarro. I did melee damage. Do we have melee in this game? You're normally dead when you get that close. Right, next one we have is suits and equipment is Yard and Bond. Yard and Bond is improved jump assist. Aha. Right. Let me fill this in. Yard and Bond. Yard and Bond. Improved jump. Definitely need that. On my Artemis suit. Improved jump. Okay, and what else does she have? Combat movement speed. Quieter footsteps, right, I need that. Audio masking, I need that. Audio masking and quiet footsteps. Okay, so I need to visit her. Quiet footsteps. And audio masking. Right, so I definitely need to visit that person and work out what I need. Absolutely. Domino Green. Okay, I'll be with you in a moment, chap. Just checking up this Domino Green. So enhanced tracking, kinda could do with that. Reduced energy use. Right, Domino Green, enhanced tracking. I think I have to visit these people. Enhanced tracking. Okay, and there's one more that she had. Green, enhanced tracking. Reduced energy use. Although I think the enhanced battery's got it's going to work, but it's going to work better for everything, I think. Right, okay. Just to see who else I have. Kit Fowler. So Kit Fowler, has he got anything decent? Faster shield regen, storage reloading. I don't think that really matters. Okay, so any of them are, any others are important. Oh right, wow! It kind of did look like northern Arizona actually. I drove through northern Arizona on our way to Vegas. Right, okay, so where's that list? There we go. Let me just minimize this because I don't need all that information on one screen. Come on. Right. So, I'm going to visit Domino Green first. I'm still going to see if I can take a mission from here. Jackrabbit. Okay. It's only 3 jumps away. I mean, pretty much everywhere for me is about 3 jumps. Okay, so refill and disembark. I should have done that before. I'm liking the look of some of the stations now since the update. You are seeing like a big difference when you're jumping around. Elevation, schmelevation. Suck it up. I actually, the first time I climbed somewhere here, I didn't realise how different the elevation from England, and I had like, I was feeling sick as a dog. Right, okay, yeah, so we're looking for those heist
Interested
missions.
in a job? I'm looking for the right. I wish I could be there to see the look on
Covert
their faces.
espionage,
Never
no
mind.
thank you.
Do you want to earn some credits? I really need some help with something kind of illegal. Believe me.
A lot of these
I don't like
people
this
actually,
anymore.
they
I
have their
understand.
voices in the division as well. I recognise them. She's the woman, the one who does the voice for this one is, hang on, let me hear her again. Oh, bollocks, nothing to do with it.
They traced it. Are you
There
sure I
we
can't
go.
persuade you to do it? No?
Yeah, so she's the woman in the in not the White House base, but the first base you open. She's the woman in charge of it. This one here,
Needless to say, this is to be kept strictly between us. You're
yeah,
missing out on a hell of an opportunity here.
she is. Oh God, I'm forgetting all the bloody names. She's the Kelso. That's the actress who does Kelso, and then there's one other guy who
I
voices
need
somebody
someone
from
to
the
get
game.
into somewhere they aren't meant to.
No, not him.
Interested?
There's someone here who
Looking
has...
for work. I'm looking for a hired gun.
No. It might be this guy at the bar.
If you're looking to help some folks out, I've got something for you.
Oh no,
What can I get you, Commander? If you're
no.
looking to pick
Maybe
up
he's
some
not in
work,
this
there's usually
station.
plenty on
Hey,
offer.
you have a gun, right? Can I speak to you?
Yeah, he's not in this station. He's normally standing at the bar, I think, in some of them. Yeah, I didn't actually check them properly for their missions. I should have. So we need to go to procurement. Okay, so we've got a covert theft and a covert heist. But I'm going to take the covert theft ones. Okay, so you can't just take an average theft one. It has to be a covert one. No, they're voice actors. You can tell which ones that, like, I mean, they're all voice actors from somewhere, but I'm guessing like you only hire them on the daily, so if they're doing these side voices, and I think that's how a lot of them do. I'm going to check their IMDb's, but I'm pretty damn sure it is them. Like, quite a good thing of voices. Is the game? No, it's okay, isn't it? I was just wondering if there was frame problems, but there's not. A little bit jaggedy, isn't it? Don't know how to fix that. Let me just check OBS. No, everything's green. Might just be my engineer. It does seem very green. Right, okay, so so we picked up 2 missions. They both should be quite easy ones. Because that's a threat level 4, so it's probably not, that's threat level 3. But I've learned I can lose all of them. It doesn't matter which one I do, I can lose them as well. So we've got 3 jumps to this engineer, and I'm going to work out exactly what things I'm going to need to get those extra bits. And then I'm going to go away and I'm going to do the maths on it. And if I feel it's not worth it, I'm just going to go out into the black soon.
You may leave when ready.
I pretty much have all of the ship builds that I would want. I did want to tinker with a couple, but that shouldn't take long because it'll just be frame shift stuff. So I can't remember exactly what you need to farm for that, but it really doesn't take long because I've done it a few times. I think it's some type of data that's really easy to find. So we've got 3 jumps for this one.
You are all clear to follow your predetermined flight path. Please take care on your journey.
Ooh, neutron star. Oh, I hope it's not for the jump though. I nearly killed myself on one the other week. I actually enjoyed it. It had me on the, yeah, this might be the one I actually killed myself on. Or nearly killed myself on, sorry. I'll know as soon as I start, yeah, this is the one I think. I daren't risk it, but it's wanting me to scoop it because it's an 86 light year jump, so if I can't get to the edge of it. Yeah, the edge pops out, yeah, the exclusion zone, but I'm not risking this. Right. I'm not risking that at all. See, I nearly got caught in it there. But it's alright. I didn't get the extra jump. But I've just reset it, so we'll get there in 3 jumps again. And I'm not sure how good the AI voices are at the moment, because I've heard a few videos and I think that you can spot that it's AI. See, when I'm doing this and I'm actually flying between places and stuff, I feel much more relaxed than when I have to do a mission. I feel much happier. That's why I know I'll be better off when I go out in the black. This is crap, isn't it? Here? Is anybody else looking forward to that Star Wars game that comes out later in the year? I genuinely am, because I like Ubisoft games, and I'm like, even if it's a Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, you know, the Ghost Recon, the out the box Ubisoft experience. I'll be honest with you, I'll be happy to have it connected to Star Wars. I don't feel we've really had a game before that lets you do that transition from planet to planet. Obviously we've got Starfield that kind of does it, but there's something about Starfield that, and I don't think it's actually Starfield the game. I think it's the way Bethesda make their games, in that I don't like it. I get bored of it really quickly, and I don't know why. I think it's 2 more jumps. No, 1 more jump. This one, and then got to get to the planet. And then we'll do these 2 missions. We'll see where we stand after that, and we'll see if Swifty has any nerves left or whether he's just given up. We'll work it out. That's the information. Do you know what I'm looking forward to eventually is the June game, because I'm going to be honest with you, when I went to see June and June 2, but June 2 had the bigger effect, but June 1 I do remember like leaving the cinema going, can't wait for June 2. I just can't wait for it. And I'll be honest with you, any Denis Villeneuve movie, he's like Christopher Nolan. I've bought the ticket. I don't need to worry about Hollywood putting themselves into it. You just look at his body of work. It's like he's a great director. And I'm thinking like with June that it's kind of already ticks all the boxes it needs to. It doesn't need to tick boxes for the sake of ticking boxes, and I think that that's a very, very good thing for it. I think it has all of the things it needs and whatnot, and apart from one particular type of people, it's kind of not really typecast, although it kind of is as well. But I just thought it was a great movie, just a great movie, and I'll watch it again. Same as Blade Runner 2049. It was very long and hard to watch the first time, but every time I've watched it since then, it gets easier and easier and more interesting and more interesting. Which never ever thought I'd say about a Ryan Gosling movie. And even though I love him in Drive, I think Drive is another great movie. But to be honest with you, he didn't speak in Drive, so I think that's why I let him off the hook. But then, but yeah, I just think I'll give this Star Wars game a try. I don't mind that it has a female protagonist or anything. Like I've said it before, if that's what it's written as, and I'm happy with that as a player. I mean, I did see the fallout of the Assassin's Creed stuff, and I am like, wow, they're going to manage to piss off a whole country, because it will annoy people, but they'll just pull out the racist card again. Well, Japanese people are racist if they think that way. But listen, you that game in particular, they've always said it needs to be very realistic because it plays with themes of history. And I know they've even cancelled weapons in it before because those weapons weren't of the time. So I understand within the framework of the story they can play around with it, but I just think like it wouldn't stop me playing it, but I think that Japanese people themselves will be very annoyed at it. I think they'll find it upsetting, because this is a huge part of their culture, like if not one of the biggest parts of their culture, and a games company from abroad has come in and basically said, no, we're doing what we're doing. So I think it's a very big mistake, but I think the game will be fine. I think the game will be great. It's the problem with Ubisoft games is they kind of, some of them hit the mark really well with the players, and some of them kind of, with that Ubisoft setup, they half hit the mark with somebody who wants to try them, and then when they get playing them, they're like, oh yeah, this is like just like all the other Ubisoft games, and I really don't want to go through the quagmire with this. I've always said like a game can never be too long, in my opinion. If you want the story of the character to be over and you want your 40 quid to be finished, or 60 quid or 100 quid or whatever the games are now, then that's really strange. I'd buy a game if the story went on for 4 years. It wouldn't bother me. I'd be invested in the game. But they did the Assassin's Creed. What was the name of it? The one in Egypt. And anyway, my God, was the story long? If you did all the side quests and stuff, and I don't think I ever properly finished it. I think I've still got half the map to discover. And the problem with it for me was it was just too much of the same thing. Even though the little Egyptian villages all had little differences, it was the same. And I felt like, wow, if they'd have done this like in a sprawling city, like Los Angeles or something, they could have fit so much into it. It would have been so interesting. Because I know with Valhalla, because they wanted a big map with that, they moved countries within your game, which is how I think this Star Wars game is going to work. That's why I think it's going to work well. I think there'll be very little space fighting, but there'll be some. No, I don't know the Shogun one. I've just got I forgot the name of the one that just came out yesterday. Winds of Tsushima or something. I can't remember the name of it now. I think for him though, the problem is, Ellis, guys, that a lot of these actors, the contract that they have with the movie companies it's really bad. I've heard that Bill Murray's contract with Sony for the Ghostbusters franchise is so bad that he's literally forced to do these movies. Now, I've heard that the last one he did, the Afterlife one, like, he was happy with it, but I don't think he was happy with the last one, and I don't think he was happy with the one before that. I know for a fact he wasn't happy with Ghostbusters 2, but he's locked into this really weird contract, and if he tries to get out of it, he has to pay them money. Like, it's ridiculous. And I have a feeling Mark Hamill's got the same thing with Star Wars, because he gets a percentage. I think all the actors in the movie took percentages. And I don't think you should judge actors or musicians by politics, even if they go on TV and spout it. Just don't listen to them. There's plenty of comedians who I love. I don't like their politics, but I absolutely love them, and I wouldn't stop listening to them just because of their politics. It'd be a really sad shame. But you know, the whole Star Wars thing is Disney are doubling down.
Doesn't
and
matter.
they'll fail.
I can fix up anything you need, Commander.
These companies will learn one
anything
day.
I have a design for anyway. Don't ask me for
They won't,
bionic
because of
ears
the way
or
they're
a
structured.
third arm or whatever.
Right,
What do you want, Spitz
the
Shine?
Maverick suit. And we want to... let's try enhanced tracking. Because this might actually help. So what do I need for this then, please? I need 4 transmitters.
If you like pings, this will ping your pings to be pingier.
Here we go. It'll be ground missions. Because they all are. Transmitters. Can you trade for them? I don't think you can trade for transmitters. Right, let's have a look. Oops, wrong one. That one. Nope. And where's my transmitters page gone? There we go. Obtained from settlements. Right, okay, so we're gonna go, and we'll put it in here, I do believe. Only because I pluralized it. I'll be with these in a second, guys. Oi. just did it, you know. Right, component transmitter. Good. Right, so let's see. You can barter it, apparently. I don't remember. However, let's try this one. Let me just come out.
I get it. You're indecisive. Have
I'm
fun.
not indecisive. I don't have the bloody stuff you wanted, love. It's not just indecisiveness. I'm gonna have to look at this from one. What's the others? No, they're no good. So I found somewhere that's selling it, so I'm hoping that it was quite recent, and normally if it's recent you're going to get something out of it. Now I do buy a lot of stuff in game. Like if I can buy it from a fleet carrier, I go to the fleet carrier every single time. I'm not Trade Elite for a reason. So it's let's have a look. Call 285, not 285. You dyslexic. Call 285. That's my dyslexia kicking in. Sector. Wait, sector. Okay, this is the important part. KW dash KW. Yeah, KW-M, KW-M, space, C716, C716-16. It's a little way of a way, but we'll get there. I'm not in a rush, so... Well, kind of am, because I don't want him to sell out, but I know what I mean. So, back to the chats. Hey Malcolm, how's it going? Yeah, Fallout, I haven't finished watching it, but it was interesting. I only watched one episode, but I did think it was interesting. I'm jumping. You can join me, Malcolm, if you want, but I will warn you, I've got one notoriety. And it might get high. I didn't kill an innocent person. They pointed their gun at me. I think Ellard's guy will agree with me on that one. There's no innocence when a gun comes out. At least that was always his excuse. I'm only joking. Right. So I think 5 jumps or something here. Well, at the moment, I'm off to a fleet carrier to get some transmitters. Then I'm going to hand them in for, was it quieter footsteps? Or enhanced tracking. And then I'm going to try and do this theft and heist mission without adding to my current notoriety. I've got 2 laid up, I've got 2 set up. So once I've done this, I'll go do them. I'm really like I said, I've tried a couple of these during the week, and I really blew my gasket earlier today when I spent 55 minutes trying to get a suit schematic out of a building, and I had it and everything, and then these 2 guys came in. One of them immediately started calling for backup, so I went in for the kill on him, and he kind of was doing this side to side and managed to dodge my shots, and then the guy was shooting me constantly from behind, and I went down. If I'd have run out the door, it'd have been alright. No, I had to kill the guy, that's why I died. So the other time I'd actually turned the alarms off and it all went to shit, but they couldn't call anybody. So so I won that one. And I just really, this afternoon was the first time I think ever with this game where I just was like, I don't know if this needs uninstalling. I just felt like the way it made me feel wasn't what I want from a computer game. But then I reminded myself, you did say you'd embrace the grind, but if it's going to cause me that much trouble, maybe I should just go out to the black today. But I've calmed down a little bit and I'm like, I'll do a little bit more. Just a deja vu, like serious deja vu there. But I've probably said this before. Oh god, this beer's god awful. I had to choose one with a really low alcohol volume. I can't drink zero beer because it tastes weird. And that's not my brain saying it hasn't got alcohol, because I'd literally pour tequila in it if it made it taste better. But it doesn't, so... Oh, God. But this is nearly as bad. It's like 2.5 or something. So... You don't like heist missions? Funnily enough, Malcolm, neither do I. But I have to do them for this engineer. That's the problem. It's not something I can buy to donate or anything that can, you know, you can do it all the time and just keep collecting, keep collecting. Oh, not this bitch. She wants it all. No, it's that I'm more animated with my hands today. It's literally that I want to throttle the game. Right, that's how angry I was earlier. I've never felt like that about... I don't think I felt about any game. But I think it's a passion thing. It's that I love the game. I can't wait to go out in the black. And I just want to stop jumping through hoops. And play the game I want to play it. Right, okay, I think we're here. 16? Just give me a second. No, Swifty, you can see it here. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. And the lucky winner is... Why don't you like heist mission? Because they go to shit. It's actually 6 theft or heist missions, so I've actually got the theft ones, but they're all covert thefts, you know. So, and if I remember before, covert thefts can be really super easy, and I'm not sure if watching this video kind of made me. I don't know if it changed the way I went about it, but I'm like, for suit schematics and stuff, I've done a ton of covert thefts, or at least I thought I had. But maybe they weren't covert, maybe they were just thefts, and I didn't really give a shit. And if it did go to pot, which it probably did, and it just started being like the OK Corral, the OK Corral. I'm guessing I was just sat there going, well, shit happens. Dagnammit. He's disappeared off the list. Oh, this mother lover. I think if I'd have caught it sooner, I'm going to go in and check, but I think he's taken it off. It's come off the list on Inara now, so I'm guessing he's either delisted it or somebody's picked it all up. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed it's a reporting problem. But it's not. I'm really surprised at component trading not being a bigger thing. So the reason I say this is because you can sell low temperature diamonds for X, Y, and Z and whatnot, right? You can sell these things for a fortune, and if you have a really good build, you can farm stuff really easy. And you can pretty much name your price and people pay whatever it is for them. So I don't know why it's not a bigger thing. I tend to find very early in the morning, at European time, there's a ton of Americans playing, or they've just docked their ships for the night and they open up the market and you can find tons of stuff. But this time of day, it's always difficult. And like I say, I spotted one there. I knew it was a few jumps too far. You need to be like 1 or 2 systems away, and you really want it to have been listed in the last 15 minutes. Because quite honestly, some of those ships, they've collected them for their friends, and you end up going in and nicking it. But it's elite dangerous. There's options to lock your ships out, so I don't feel bad for it. I see it as frontier behaviour.
Contact confirmed. Hangar crew is ready. Greetings, Commander. We are glad to have you.
But hopefully, if we go down to a planet and we can do some stuff, we might get some transmitters. I was just looking down a list of, commanders who used to play who don't play anymore, and you can see because they haven't been online for like forever. It's pretty sad because we all sunk a lot into this game.
Trading, selling, or both.
I just find it
The only thing you
really
won't find
sad.
is a discount.
Oh no, I think it's gone. Oh, bollocks. There is a few that I should be looking out for, and I've forgotten the names now. I'm so sad that I wasn't here in time to get them. You see there, look, like weapon schematics charging 3.5 million. Like, you can put some serious prices on these things. People will pay it. It's got some quite fair prices actually for some things, but troop deployment records, I think they're worth a bit more than that. Yeah, I think I'll take them.
Interesting
The reason
choice.
I'm sure there's an
Anything
important
else I
thing
can
that I
help you
need
with?
them for. Right, okay,
doing
so I'm going to
business,
get on with
Commander.
my missions now then. So, time for Swifty to have a bloody breakdown. Where's that one? There's one close by where it's listing 2 selling, but I have a feeling that if somebody's already gone for the other one, I might have a look later. I'll do these missions. I'll do one of them, and then I'll have another check and see if anybody's brought anything in. Yeah, I need to. I definitely the shopping part I always forget about, and it's something I should be doing any time I log into the game. There's certain parts of the day where money you're gonna get them. Right. So I think we're going to do this one first, because it's the highest threat level, so at least if I get killed I know it's out the way. We've never been here before, so we're just going to jump straight in it. It's only 4 jumps. It'll take us a long time to get there. And one thing about the heist missions is I do realise what the word heist means,
Ship
but I
ready.
just think
You are
that
clear to leave.
if you've got the stuff and you're out the door, nothing they can do. I mean, whether it's stolen, not stolen, if it goes missing, it's got like a serial number that they block. They just block it anyway. It doesn't make sense. Oh. Right, let me go back to the chat.
All
Sorry,
clear.
people, I have been
And fly safely,
yapping to
Commander.
myself and not looking at the chat. So, hello, Kathina. Good to see you. Commander Guerra Marinero, good to see you too. I'm just going to go back to the chat and, while I'm doing the jumping and see where we were up to. It says Malcolm, I don't do heist. Okay. Well, that's good, Elazgar. Yeah. You can always have one when you want one. Just if you've tried to cut it out, that's good. Good to see. Yeah, sorry, Kathleen, I haven't got much choice at the moment. I have to do it, and I've lamented during the whole stream why it's driving me crazy. And this mission I'm going to now, I know I'm going to want to hang myself afterwards, but I have to do it. And Guerra Marinera, yeah, you're talking about the friends list and yeah, but when you say like it's because of Odyssey, I mean people can still play the base game. It still works, like up to Horizons and everything. I don't understand why people stopped. Is it because Odyssey didn't become what they wanted it to be? Well, I can kind of understand, but it feels to me a little bit like somebody saying, or me saying, I'm not going to play Red Dead Redemption because Red Dead Online was horrible. Like, I don't know. I just think like, well, I've still got Red Dead Redemption. I mean, I think honestly, we all hoped Odyssey would bring a hell of a lot more, and I think sadly, after a lot of kind of promises about big things, it probably did feel like a letdown to people. Like they really failed the fans. Alright, cheers Malcolm, I just saw that message. Oh cool, Malcolm. I'll have to work out where you... I think I did mark it. So yeah, if you've got them up for sale, I'll take them. Oh, watch it, Marinero. Cathina's on the prowl. What are you joking? Right, get this one done and then we'll get down and wish that we didn't exist in the world. Actually, I'm going to grab a quick beer before we head down, so if you don't mind. I think every time I go down to a surface to do something, it starts with that Danny DeVito meme. You know, where it just goes, anyway, so I started blasting. I'm like, yeah, that is me doing any surface mission. So I picked up this mission at Alderaan to deliver some eggs to a butcher. Anyway, I started blasting. Like, there's no in between. Right, okay. I think we're insistent on it. Yep, okay. Ah, yep. Right, so I'm going to hand... Right, let me just go fill my my beer very, very quickly, and I'll be back with you in a second. Why do I have to do it? Because I have to unlock. I have to unlock this this woman. To give, it's for my exploration suit, so I have to do it. Well, but having said that, when I come back, I'll explain what I was harping on about earlier, because there is a part of my brain that is just going, this is horrible. I don't want to do this anymore. So I've literally made the decision that during this stream, I'm going to work out whether I want to keep doing this, or whether I get the things I can just get now. Upgrade what I can upgrade now through people like Malcolm and the market. Okay, cool, Malcolm. But I'm not putting myself through this. This is a game, and I'm supposed to enjoy it. So I want to enjoy it. If somebody watches my stream and they don't like what I'm streaming, then that'll just be their thing to deal with. Then, because I hate going through this as well. That's the thing. When somebody like Malcolm comes along, it's great. When you came along, I never used to do ship combat, and you came along and you got me into ship combat. You created the ship, you got me in a stream. You and everybody else came in, and we had all that music, and we're just having a blast of a time. I wouldn't be doing combat if it wasn't for that. So the help that people give me is just amazing, and I can't thank people enough sometimes. It's just I really didn't want this one to beat me, but I honestly think the Odyssey grind is worse than the other grind, and that's saying something. I was thinking earlier, like, I've wasted an hour. If I'd have been sat at Jameson's crash site, I could have been listening to an audiobook, like, of something interesting, and just sat there and logged and got the stuff, and I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But it's this kind of long gameplay where the usual outcome is death and starting over again and carrying one notoriety, I think. I can't remember where my notoriety is. Is it on that? It's on that side, isn't it? Oh, it's gone to 0 now. Woohoo! So that's good. But it's going to go back up once I get planet side. So let me just go get my beer, and I'll be back in a second. You're going to have to find somewhere comfy, because I ain't ready yet. Don't be yapping at me. Come, go to your spot. Right, okay, let me just check everything. 1 second. Just going to go through the chat. Ship combat gameplay hasn't been touching like that. Oh no, it hasn't, I know. Yeah. But the thing is, Kathina, they're trying to get the Star Citizen fans over, or whatever the game's called, Space Citizen, Star Citizen. I don't remember its name. I might end up playing it one day, because I'm going to be honest with you. I've watched some of the videos the last few weeks, and I'm like, people look like they're having more fun when they're grinding. The missions seem to just have these tiny little differences, and one of the reasons I think that is because the maps are so different and the areas are so big. And it's got tons of flaws, so there's no way I would play it right now. There's no way I'd invest that much into it right now. Is that Malky? Let's have a look. It is. Oh, hang on. I'll just message him 1 second. Has he just messaged me now? Or has he just sent it again? I hope he doesn't mind being called Malk. I think he's maybe told me once he didn't like it, and that's why it's switching my head. So yeah, so I was just watching that, and I was like, oh, they seem like they're actually having fun. What's wrong with them? So yeah, and I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I just feel like this is one of the few games where I know when people come into it, they think it's very confusing, but once you kind of get the hang of everything and you know it, like the gameplay of dogfighting is better than any game I've done it in. Like, I have done dogfighting in other games, and I hate it. In this, I find it more palatable. I think that's the best word to use. I just find it more easier to take in than I have in other games. The way you enter a star port or the way you go down to a planet, I just really like it. It feels good and natural. Whereas other games, it doesn't. It looks like everything's on rails, and the fact that the planets are full planets when you go down, I just love it. And a 1-to-1 of the Milky Way, I'm just like, it's great. There's so many positives about the whole thing, but it's been handled by complete and utter morons that don't understand what they have and never understood. And it's like I've said, you know, when money men come involved in games, it all goes to shit. Like, there's no winning. They destroy everything, money men. They always have, they always will. Because they're not interested in the art form. But unfortunately, money people always go after art forms because they know that you can spend little and make lots. So they love it because it's easy money for them. And for you and I, like Eladgar lamenting how Star Wars has gone, it's like, yeah, because the money people got hold of it. They're not making the money they could be making. They're not making a fraction of the money they could be making. That's the sad part, because what they're making isn't enough. They want more, but they look for it. They look for that extra money in all the wrong places. Why? Because they're money driven and they have no love for the art form itself. And it's really surprising when you get people who sometimes come along and get involved, and you hear the fan base saying, you know, they're the saviour of this, and then the company will get rid of them because they're all egotistical and they don't want to be bettered. They want to be the reason it changes. That's why this woman's destroyed Star Wars. She hasn't purposely come in and destroyed it. I don't think she has. She just wanted it to be her legacy. And unfortunately, she's not done well for the brand in that way. So hang on. I don't mind the UI too much, but I do get you. Right, okay, Malcolm, I will get you. Because I don't know if he's actually, sometimes I don't know if he's watching the stream.
Hello.
Hi Malcolm, how's it going?
Going okay?
I didn't forget about you there. I was in the middle of a rant. So.
Okay. Head to my location.
Right. Okay. hang on a sec. I'm just coming into. I was coming in to land at this site, but I won't. I'll go to where you are. Nahua.
Okay. And head for fuller vision.
Oh, I think I've been here before. I have it.
Yeah. We'll raid a jet crew, and when we're down on the surface, I'll drop you off those transmitters.
Okie doke. Let's see what. So, top route. Oh, it's only one jump, I think. Have I actually come down to the landing point now? Yeah. Well, I was saying earlier, I don't mind the ship selling, like, that I don't have a problem with. What I have a problem with is something actually that, even though Malcolm's kind of doing it without spending money, it's not a good thing. So he's been saving all his credits up, and then suddenly they've changed the price and nearly doubled everything. So everything he's saved up has been halved, which is just, it's wrong. And if you'd have bought that for real money, I don't know, 1 year ago, you bought £100 worth of credits, and then suddenly they're worth half of what they were, I'd be absolutely, I'd be going crazy. So full of vision. Is Full of Vision a planet side place?
No, it's a station.
Alright, okay, where is it?
I'm just dropping in now.
I'm just going to go to the system map and look for it. There it is, it'll be there. Yeah, I've definitely been here before for some reason. I think I might have actually been doing settlements that were closed or something here, where you had to repower them a couple of weeks ago. I think I'm going crazy. I couldn't see it then. Right, okay, so got the auto flare on, and then it is Kathina. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't. What I'm saying is that I personally don't have a problem with them doing that if they want to do it, but essentially by making the credits less valuable, they are pulling money that they shouldn't have done away from people. So if I'd spent 100 quid, they should be doubling my account before they make those changes and saying, look, we're doubling your money because it has the value of before and we're making a change. I wouldn't have a problem, but they didn't. And they did it over the cover of darkness, which I've always said, like, I don't like people who have shitty business attitudes. But yeah, it is. I think very much so. And like I've said, the people who've gone out and grinded that stuff and didn't have the option of buying, again, it raises a moral issue for me, where you're giving some new people something that your old people didn't have and didn't have the opportunity to have. Does that mean you give people free stuff who maybe have grinded it before? I don't know how you get around it. I actually saw the Elite HUD mod, somebody running it in a stream the other day where with the scanner, you know, for the different types of planets. It actually had everything filled in at the bottom. It was really cool. So I did download it to try it one day. I think it changes on the fly now. So I think you can only change it once you're logged in. It's not a permanent change to your files or anything. It only does it while you're logged into the game. And puts everything back to normal when you go out, by the looks of it. Yeah, I mean, but as I said, these once money men get involved in something, it's always going to go to crap. So I always think you can't always blame the developers. So the people who are actually making the game, it might not have been their choice. It might have been out of their hands. And if the game is still playable in some ways, I just don't care. I don't care that they're doing this, as long as it doesn't affect me. If they came out trying to charge a monthly subscription, which I think they might eventually try and do, you know, then that's going to have to be a line for me. Because as I said the other day, I invested €200 or whatever in Elite. I haven't invested it in a dinosaur game or a Formula 1 game, both of which I play. A Formula 1 game particularly, I quite like it. But my £200, euros, whatever, that wasn't intended to be invested in those things, and it just seems like they went hell for leather on it.
Access granted. Proceed to bay
And just spent everything they had getting those IPs, and it hasn't worked out financially. Yeah, and the whole kind of storyline thing, I mean, trying to bring in bigger storylines now, it ain't going to work. You can't just go by the overarching ones. It didn't work before. It's not, the universe is too big for that. It's weird, but we'll see what they do. We'll see. Depends how you put it, because I make content, but I'm not a content creator. It's not a job. Like, I don't get anything for this, and you know, I play the game because I like the game. But this is why I said to you today, it's like I'm at a point where I just feel like, you know what, it might just be a case of going off into the black. That's what you want to do. Just do it.
Do you want to take a break when you land?
No, I'm pretty much ready to go. I didn't know if you wanted me to have a look at the boards in here or anything for anything.
Right. Let's head for somewhere close.
Okay, just let me know. I mean, the big problem, this is going through all of gaming at the moment. It's every company is infiltrated in this way. Every company is like making these stupid, silly mistakes.
Right, we're heading for Burns Synthetics.
Okie dokie.
It's 9 light seconds away.
Okay.
Or Burn Synthetics. B-U-R-N.
Yep, I see it. Okay, launching. And I mean, I tend to stick with IPs that I love as well. It's nothing to do with loving the company. It's enjoying the IP. So, good or bad, I'll always like The Division. Always. I just like the IP. Like, I think Elite's kind of the same. Red Dead Redemption's the same. I think the one I'm interested in what happens in the future is Grand Theft Auto, but I'll probably be dead by the time they release Grand Theft Auto 7. But, I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be pretty much like all the others. It's going to be fun to play. You're going to laugh at some of the jokes. But then I think anything that Rockstar and Take-Two produce after that is just going to be terrible because everybody's left. There is nobody left in that business now from the original Rockstar. I think you've seen it as well with like what Xbox have done. So they've bought out all of these companies, but they don't let them continue doing what they're good at. They kind of give them one game to WoW, and if that doesn't work, they get pulled into other jobs and other things, and they're not working on their passion projects, and then they wonder why it all goes downhill. Like I've said, there's no way I'm ever really going to put any more money in this game. I just can't. I'm not supporting these. Higher prices are just way too much anyway, and I think it's going to take so long to get the in-game credits that I'm probably going to be 50 before I get to buy a new ship kit. Well, I've been interdicted by some idiot. One because he can.
Do you want me to come back for you?
Oh no, it's alright. He can't fight this Diamondback. It's too nimble. It's too nimble. I don't think I've ever been pulled out of hyperspace in this one. I do have to remember to engage it again.
Is this because you've still got notoriety?
No, I've actually. That's gone away now.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Cat's taking a piss that's louder than one of mine. What are you doing, son? I thought he'd spilt a glass of water in there. Yeah, I can't. They're not going to make. They're not going to make it better. I just really hope they don't close the servers, because I know Braben said they wouldn't and said they'd release something, but he doesn't own this anymore. He doesn't have any rights over it. And there was actually, I think it's literally yesterday, there was a thing where some people had tried to stop them shutting down servers, or they'd put something to a court to try and stop it, and the court threw it out saying, no, you don't have any rights to keep the game open. You literally buy the physical copy or you buy the data copy, and that's all you're entitled to. You're not entitled to the servers or anything like that, or information on the servers. So they're saying that European Court might vote differently. There's a very good chance. European Court does kind of lean towards the consumer most of the time. Oh yeah, I think, you know, when he stepped aside.
I saw something
Sorry,
disturbing about people on the PlayStation getting games taken away.
Yes, I'd heard about that as well, but
the software companies ruled that you don't actually own the game when you buy it. You're actually just like renting it from a library. And if a library doesn't have it anymore, no, you can't continue to play it.
Exactly, which is, yeah, it's not good. But because everything's permanently online, even if you do have physical copies these days, that once the servers are shut down, done. Oh, I'm flying very fast towards that. I know I'm going too fast because I nearly overtook Malcolm. Right. I'm just going to kind of follow him down to the surface, and wherever he lands, that's where I'm going. Luckily, he's got very bright thrusters there, so you can't miss them when he's as I'm climbing. Right. Let's go back down. Right, where is he? There he is. Is it windy on this planet? I'm getting blown to the side. Can't be windy.
Can't be windy. There's no sort of atmosphere.
It's, but if I don't hold my thrusters to the right, I was kind of going to the left. I still am. It's really strange. I don't know what the deal is. Right, so where's Malcolm?
I'm in my buggy.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, I see where you parked the ship now. You can all see it in the stream. I know I'm not drifting to the left now because I'm actually thrusting to the right, but if I leave it to go there, look, I'm going to the left.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't got anything set. Okay, this
Button's
is
not
really
stuck on
weird.
the keyboard, something silly like that.
No, I can tell at the moment. And I thought it might be because my flight assist was off. It's not. Just give me a second. I'll try and see if I can just get down. Hopefully if I can put the thrusters on full, I'll get into a position where I can land. This is really weird. I think that's a biological weapon. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna play this bloody blue light, red light. Okay, I'm down, so it's gonna be interesting how my SRV reacts. So if I suddenly disconnect it all, it's because I had to stop the game because I'm about to go driving through the I have a feeling that my accelerator is going to hit maximum or something. No, so it's not happening with the SRV. Not so far. No, there's no. It's really strange. It's not happening with the SRV. Right, I'm on my way over.
Okay.
Are you still in your SRV or did you get out?
I'm still in my SRV.
Ah, right.
We'll kill everybody first, then get out the SRVs.
Are you on that hill?
Yep.
Okay. It's just where it's kind of showing where you are, it's not figuring, but I just saw a funny strange shape up there.
Yeah. Just I'm going to try to get the skimmer first.
Okay.
Will I start opening fire?
Yes, you can do. tell if I'm just shooting at a fence there.
Yeah, the only problem with that weapon is you need to keep firing for accuracy. The longer you fire, the more accurate it gets.
Right. I'm gonna go up on that hill.
Oh. They've dropped off a team,
Oh,
so watch
there we
yourself.
go.
I've had to fall back.
Yeah, I kind of just ran at them so they all separated. I think I hit one. Oh yeah, I've got a good view of them now, actually. Oh, you can actually hear when the lasers are targeting in. Oi. Oh, I forgot. I haven't got a reverse button. I just realised. And now I'm stuck here now. I'm going to try and get over that
Right, I think
box.
we're clear.
There's some
We've just
around
got a
here.
couple of technicians going about.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's... There's one here, but I'm not sure if he's indoors or not. I think he is.
Oh, they've just dropped off another lot.
Alright. Just looking for where he is. Okay, so he's either backing up or...
Who threw that?
I don't know, somebody got to my...
I got him.
There's... Okay. I'm just going to drive away a little bit while my shield comes back.
Yeah, no problem.
Right. Still attacking there. Right, I've got my shield pretty 68% or something. Oh no, that's oh, that's a technician.
Right. I'm going to park in the back of the power building.
Okey-doke.
In fact, there's a hill at the back of there. I'm going to park on the other side of the hill. Just so they can't open fire on it.
I'm just going to park here.
You're upside down. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna switch loadouts. No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay with this one for the time being, actually. Well, I've set the alarms off. Right. Forgotten how to use any of this. Oh, it might be T. Yeah. Oh, did you get out? I didn't notice which direction you went. I'm assuming it's that one.
I'm cutting open the power building.
Ah, okay. I'm on my way.
Graphene up here if you want it.
I don't know if you need anything, like, I'll take it. I have quite a lot of, I think I have quite a lot of graphene and stuff. I suppose you can never have too much.
You can always swap for it.
Oh, there's another one.
Weapon schematic.
Oh, I might need them, yeah. Come to think of it. Did you take a mission for this, or just decide to come down and give them hell?
You okay?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm actually not too bad now with shooting things. It's more the staying alive when I get swarmed on my own that I have a problem with. It's clear. That's part of clear. Right, I think the inside of this building's empty now.
Yeah, I've killed about 4 inside. I'm starting to cut open. Pretty dull. Let's clear the top floor first.
I don't need a lot of this stuff. The main thing I need is what was it? I've written them down actually. No, I haven't. Might have been a good start, Swifty. Well, I can't remember, maybe.
Good cabinet here.
There we go. Super base is always a good one. And chip. Oi! I just heard somebody. There we are. Might be still. I've just ran into somebody there, so might be some people bobbing about.
Big cabinet here.
There's nothing here. Let me check
Hey.
elsewhere. There they are!
Hey! Well, it's like I've been lamenting. The biggest problem I have with the on foot stuff is if I'm with Malcolm, it's all right, and once you're all, what's the word? Once you've got your grades up, then it becomes much easier. But the problem is that then there's not a lot to do after that. It's almost like you need the stuff that you actually for grinding.
Right. Charging. Right, look for data ports.
Alright, so... Oh, we're looking for data ports, sorry. We cleared the hole upstairs, didn't we?
Yeah. Here's one.
There is some type of political reports or something that I need, but I find them very hard to come by. Oh, really? It got run out? Do you just think you're never going to bother? I don't understand why I'm downloading this game, by the way. Oh, I'm stuck in the screen. I'm stuck in the screen. I'm going to have to come back in, Malcolm. I'm stuck in a screen at the moment. And I don't understand why. Yeah, I can't get out of this.
Yeah, I think I've had that happen to me before.
Okay. I'll just drop out and come back in. But one moment. I'm going to have to go to my menu. Yeah, look, it's acting like I need to combat log, which I don't. Hey Joe, what do you know? I think when the ship was going sideways, that kind of, there was some writing on the wall about things not going right. I need to just connect with him. But I will be starting Cyberpunk stream sometime soon. Right, where's... I hope this hasn't... I hope this hasn't... Are we still in the same group? Has it kept us in the group? Right. Well, the only way to find out is to go to the power building, I suppose. Well, I haven't got authorization anymore. So I need to work out where the power station is. And I'm hearing a ship coming in now. This is where I begin to panic. Because if Malcolm's not alive, which I don't think he is, I'm fucked. Malcolm, can you invite me to your group? Because I think some skimmers have just landed in my instance. Have they? I'm going to hide around here until I can see. Oh, maybe it didn't. Seems a bit weird. Right. Let's see. I've never got used to using this one. Contacts. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, look, unidentified humanoid. That means there's somebody around. And now I'm hearing another ship. Oh, and they're landing, like, literally where my... Right, hang on, Malcolm. I'm having to do a runner here. I'm gonna... I'm gonna get to my SRV. Because I honestly don't think those guys will know where I am. I think they'll come running in here. But I am seeing little red lights. And I'm still seeing it, so I don't know if they're actually shooting at me. I really don't know, so... I can see Malcolm's here. So if I go Q... I'm hearing another ship coming in as well, actually. Where's... It's on that side. Contacts... Yeah, I'm going to have to get in the sky, I think, to do this properly. Board. Right, so... Can you do the invite again, Malcolm? Oh no, did they destroy my vessel? Oh no! No, they haven't. It's still there. Or at least it is on mine. So hang on. I'm not getting this. I don't know why it's not letting me. Right, let me just contact him with the voice thing and see if that works first.
Hello.
Hey, I can't seem to... Can you do another thing to the group?
I think you... I picked up your invite.
This is really strange.
Where are you just now?
I'm near your SRV, but it's not saying that we're in a group. Your SRV is showing up as... and your ship is showing up as hostile. So that's telling me I'm not grouped with you, and I can't see you on... Oh, hang on, I've got a little blue marker now, though. Hang on a minute. Does that say... No, that's my ship. So, it's not that.
Oh, I see you. Can you see me?
Oh, I do now, yeah. I think there's a lot of bad guys around because 2 ships came in, so...
No, they were just freight. There's nobody here.
Ah, right, okay.
They're all dead. They're all dead, Dave.
I'm just wondering if the scanner turning red was you. So, has it... Have you seen the new invite? I might have to totally log out for this. Actually, I suppose we don't really have to be on the same team, do we?
No.
Okay, then I'll just follow you. Just some guys. So the red marker is actually probably Malcolm. Yeah.
Let's try that. How does that sound?
What?
You have the team now.
Let me just check because I can't always see when I'm in suit.
Because I see you as a blue marker now.
Yes, I'm on your team now. Right, okay.
Right. Before you go anywhere. Let's drop these transmitters for you.
Okay.
Where's my inventory? Oh, backpack.
You should keep it, Kathina, just in case something comes along that you really like.
There you go, they're just behind you.
Okay, okay, cheers.
There's two there.
One. Okay, I can't see the other one. Hang on. Can you stand over the other one?
I've got what's it? There's both are in the SRV. Let's go to the SRV.
Ah, right, okay. SRV. I don't actually know which one Malcolm's is. There it is. There we go.
Right. There you go.
And so when cats are fighting. Right, where did that go?
Right
there
there.
it is. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Sorry, people, but my cat's like rolling around on the back, trying to play with the other one. That's something I see often.
I've turned off the alarms in the turrets. Although there looks to still be one active, I thought I'd got it. So, take a look in the command building and the hab. Then I'll go turn off the power.
Okay. He says that. I don't actually know hab building. Okay, there's a hab building. Hey, enough. Who's dead? I'm scared to download stuff now. Right, there we go. The hab building and which building, you see?
You can scan B to get grade 3 access.
Okay. Did you say to test the command building as well? There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need those, I don't think. I think I've got tons of infinity. If I remember right. I think that's everything in here. Haven't missed anything on the top? No. Oh, yep, I have. What have I missed? Memory chip. I'm guessing that's Malcolm. Yeah. What is missing? Oh no, that's... I'd love to one day try and play VR in this game, but I think it'll be long gone before I have the opportunity. It'll probably be a flight simulator that I get to try in, I think, eventually, one day. There we go, transfer complete. Yeah, there's patrol routes one which I will need for something. I've forgotten what it is, but I do need it, so it's not all bad. Here to steal the thingamajig. I don't think I need any of those. I mean, one of the games that interests me, but having seen how it plays, it's not my. I know I wouldn't like it, but this new Starship Simulator, like some of the ideas behind it are really good, and he's got tons of funding now, so I think that's going to end up being a real game. But because I think it's been made by one guy, it's not going to have the polish as something like Elite, I don't think. Like I said, the flight model I like in Elite.
I played a submarine game that I think.
Go on.
Yeah, played a submarine game that I think is going to be similar to that Starship one, where you give the order, I want to head this way at this depth, and then all the crew do it for you.
That's good.
So I wonder if it was going to be like that.
Maybe. I mean, back in the day, I used to play like B-17 Flying Fortress, and I used to like games like that.
God, shutdown takes so long.
It does, I know. Oh, I tell you what, don't talk to me about guitars and guitarists, Joe Soap. Last summer I talked my friend into buying a guitar because it was a really good one, and there wasn't many of them made, and it was a really good price in Andorra, and I was like, get it. And he spent the next 6 hours in the shop, and we missed our dinner reservation on the night.
Right, take the regulator.
Okay. And although I've forgiven him, I'm never ever going to go shopping with a guitarist ever again. Music's great. Music's just... it can just change everything about your day. I find it can. Right, so back to the show. Is that everything we've needed to do here, Malcolm, I think?
Yep.
Okie doke. Right, so make our way back to the ship if I can find it. Is that it? That might be it. Yeah, that's it. I still say I love how this SRV feels when you're driving it, and when you get out of control, if you just stop the throttle, it pretty much stops on a dime. I just enjoy it so much more than the other one, and it's the combat one. But like here, if I pull back, it just stops. The other one doesn't.
Yeah, the other one cartwheels out of control.
Yeah. Or goes into orbit depending on the gravity level. And this one just it handles better at lower speeds. It feels better to drive. I just like it a lot more. Oh, I got out the SRV. Right, okay, bolt.
Launching.
You want to go board. Well, thanks ever so much for that, Malcolm. I didn't find an extra transmitter, but at least I got those few from you, so thank you very much.
I think I give you 5 in all.
Have I just flown past you? What?
Check your inventory.
Oh, no, there he is. I am going to do just now. Is it that one or that one? Wait. Right, so is it that one? It's not that one. It's not that one. Ah, it's in this one, isn't it? Right. Does it come under assets?
Heading to an impact site 800 kilometers away.
I've got 6, yeah, so I must have had 1. You're heading to what, sorry?
An impact site.
Ah, okay.
There should be data to pick up here. Just it was close.
This interest turned on, don't I? Where's the POI not showing up? Oh no, it's a signal source. No, it's not. It's a POI on the planet side, isn't it? I think my game's acting up. Things aren't showing up properly.
It was just over the horizon.
It must be that
About
one.
800 kilometers.
I think I'm going to have to just lock on your wing, actually. That's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, follow the blue dot.
That's not what we indicated. Where is he? There we go. I better hope I've chosen the right one here. Oh, I quite like the feel of this planet in the sun. That atmosphere looks really cool. Did you get to see the Northern Lights the other day, Malcolm?
No, it's cloudy here.
Oh. You could see them from here. It wasn't very good. It wasn't spectacular, but you could tell the sky looked a very different colour. Apparently I didn't come in high enough there. Let's try and distract a bit of their fire. I'm just going to try and land wherever I can here. Actually. There we go. Back a little bit. Oh, there's tussock here.
There's the tussock grass by the base as well.
Oh, more bad. Is that more bad guys or?
Two more bad guys, looks like. Okay.
That seems to have been more common. Where's my... Oh, well, you'll have to cut it open. I haven't got the
Okay.
bolt things here.
There should be a data panel. There you go.
Ah, okay, sorry. I thought that was inside the thing. Right. Oh, micro electrodes are always good. Well, I guess we're not getting any more messages from Voyager.
Come back to the ship.
Okay.
Do you want to raid someone else?
I have to do these heists because I need the things from them.
Okay.
I don't know if you wanted to come along and try and do the
I'm
command
not
building.
necessarily going to be a help with the heist.
Okay.
If you
No,
know
that's
what I mean.
fine. Yeah.
You want to be stealthy, so you want as least people going about as possible.
Right.
You know? Also, it could cause a distraction.
Well, I was thinking earlier, like if you have a two-team where one person concentrates on the what was it, the alarms. But yeah, it's a very time-consuming thing as well. That's the thing. Well, thanks anyway. You've been a help as usual.
But yeah, I must have just done the covert theft ones. Sneaked in, got what I wanted, and run away.
Well, yeah, this is I've got the actual theft ones, not the heist. I've gone for the theft ones, but it all depends how many patrols there are around. Like,
Yeah, and where it is.
Sometimes you can nip in and get it. So if you turn the settlement alarms off, it makes it a lot easier. But I know, Kathina, time-consuming and elite, two words that never went together. Yeah, but this is more time-consuming. Like I said, I think I've spent 7 hours so far, and I've got 2. 7 or 9 hours, I can't remember. And every other one I've just failed. It's been a nightmare. All right, Commander Guerrero Marinero, thanks for popping by. Right, thanks again for your help, Malcolm. I'm just gonna separate from the group, okay?
Okay.
All right, good to see you.
Right, take it easy.
See you soon. Bye bye. So that was Commander Hep. Oh, I'm still hearing. Oh yeah, because we've got the voice thing, haven't we?
Yeah, I'll get rid of that.
Okay. Or is it me that has to get it? Yeah, it's still showing him, but okay, there you go. There you go. Right, okay, let's try and do one of these. Yep, that's how ready I am for it. Look, it might go well. It might go well. And anyway, everybody enjoys watching Swifty fail. It seems to be a part of the stream. So let's give it a whirl. And if I fail, I fail. So we need to go hand hydraulics and hold foot rule. That's the one. Okay, so it's only one jump away, which is good. I just read what Joe wrote. Because I'm hearing it in Joe's Scottish accent. That's the thing. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Kathina, I'm going to do another... well, not another. I never really finished the others. I'm going to do a Cyberpunk one because I have just had so much fun with it. Again, there you go. So Cyberpunk, you need to do a ton of stuff in it, and some of it is slightly repetitive, but you never feel like you're not in control in a way, even when it's hard. There's kind of... You know what your limits are. I don't even have to look at my health bar in that game. I know when I'm about to die. Like, I know when I need to pop a med pack. In this game, I have no idea. Like, one person shoots you, it takes off 20%. Another person shoots you, it takes off 60%. Because obviously they're using different guns and stuff. I haven't got time to recognise what gun they're using. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh crap, I'm going too fast. I thought I was a lot further away there. And I'm guessing these hydroponics were owned by Han Solo, so that's what, hence the name Han Hydroponics. Oh, it's on the dark side. Never mind. Let's pull back a little bit so we're not coming in at crazy speed. Something I've learned: if you deal with your speed on entry, you're not going to get that stupid dropout that takes you even longer. I love that sunrise over there. Oh, this is why I can't wait to get out into the black. Well, exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing, is that you have to work to get it, but you don't have to work that much. And I understand that this game had to be played over a longer period. I totally understand it. I just don't understand where they get the numbers for some of the grind. I don't know if they're basing it off some massive MMO that was successful or something. I just don't know. It's been a good stream so far. It's gone on a little longer than I expected. I was planning on 3 hours and I'm at 2 hours 15, and I don't even think that I'm going to give up at 3 hours. I might go a bit longer. Oh, now I have just taken way too long, haven't I? Because I forgot to speed up again. You do have to speed up again a little bit afterwards. Right, and we're just looking at basically a black screen here. Well, here's a really good example of it. You know, like, you know, you need night vision for some missions, but that's an add-on, so you can't start with it. So you're having to go into some missions like literally blind. And I don't even know why I bother parking my ship away at these, because if you get shot at, normally your ship does too. Oh, this is quite a high G planet, so I was coming in just a little bit too fast there. And it's going to mean my jumping ability is not as good as I would like. So we need to change suits. Maverick. I've noticed that YouTube is incredibly fast today. Like, I can see that you're maybe 2 seconds behind me, maybe 3. Not the usual kind of 20 seconds. I mean, I can't even... Oh yeah, I just did that. I was going to say I can't even catch myself looking at the screen. So it's from agricultural locker in the warehouse building. Now the warehouse building is a nightmare. Because number one, it's a maze, and number two, there's always people inside. So, and I don't have like audio masking or anything, noise suppression or anything yet, or night vision, or a chance of surviving. Wow, the G's so high, I just hurt myself doing a little jump. This is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be. This is gonna be the worst. This game's really testing me today, because I've just realised I don't have any jump. I've got nothing. I've forgotten how you put your gun away. Is it that button? Yeah. I've really got nothing. Like, I can't jump. Look at that. I jump a meter maybe. So this is going to test me. I can't jump from building to building here at all. So we're going to locate where this is. Obviously not illegal to be here, but I try not to get in scanning range, because the scan things kind of get out of jail free card sometimes. Agricultural locker in the warehouse building. Oi. It's mismarked. Agricultural locker 6. Yeah, it's mismarked. It won't be in an ammunition box. I've noticed. I'm not sure if this is a problem with the update, but some things really aren't showing up properly at all. But I can't sneak around any of this really. The one good thing is the security have like lights, and you can only watch where they're going by those lights. So it's not the end of the world. And as long as they don't enter that red circle, they don't bother you. I can't jump off at all. Wee, he's a bit close. And you never know when. Wee! So this is why I don't like it. Wee! I'm just going to see if this is outside first. No, it isn't. Definitely inside. We've got a window here. So they've got level 2. So if I can just grab it from him. No, it's not going to let me. I'm going to have to try and sneak in to get it, I think. Ah, there's somebody just around here. I can feel it. I saw his light. Balls. He's still too far away. Yeah, his patrol doesn't bring him anywhere near me. That's the problem. I can't even begin to scan him. Like, oh, there's a second guy there. Come on, I'll scan his ass. Now, there's somebody entering now as well. So this is why I get frustrated, because the box I need to get is now being hounded by 3 guys, right? So I think that wherever you are, it adjusts their patrols towards you. Because you kind of always seem to get this crazy overflow where you get like 3 or 4 guys coming in. Now I'm hoping if I get in quickly here, I can get to this because they're all on patrols. There is one guy there, but I'm just hoping that if I can get past him, it's not going to raise an alarm. And unfortunately, it's glitched. You can't get to whatever's in the ammunition box. The ammunition box is showing us open. I've got to get out because these 2 guys around me. So glitch mission. Wow, I mean, seriously, what can you say? Unless it's that, no, that's, hang on, we can try there as well. If I've just got it completely wrong. Just want to make sure I don't get caught out by guards. Maybe I got it wrong. But I don't know what else I would have. Oh, somebody came very close to me there. Oh, it could be that. Could be that one. Right, let's see what we're working with. Oh, it's highlighting a bloke, and I'm guessing I accidentally did that. So yeah, it is. Unfortunately, it is wonky because I think I might have accidentally done that with him while I was. I'm going to check this one over here one more time, but I'm absolutely sure that this is completely thinged out. I'm trying, but the gravity's too much, so you can't. But I'm absolutely sure. So you go warehouse building. Oh, hang on, it's marked now. Okay, so requires authorization 2, no? And I've only got 1. Okay. So we can at least try it a little bit more. Let me just go on and do the staff list and try and find out why that one's been marked. He hasn't. Yeah, I think it's just one of those bloody stupid things. Or he might be a mission giver actually. Right, so we're gonna have to sneak around the back of the buildings again. So I can get a little bit of a jump on a small building like that, but like it's almost non-existent, Malcolm. Oh, I nearly jumped down in front of that guy in front of me there. Hey. He's like right. I think he's only a technician, but commando. Well, actually, I do need a level 2 scan. This is the thing. Oh, he's only level 1. Oh, she's gonna get me here. That's gonna do me in. Right now, as long as she doesn't scan me, kind of all right. But you see how they're all just bunched there? And if I step forward, I get scanned. And there's 3 of them. And they're not going to move. I have actually seen some... Okay, he's leaving. Now there's one and they're leaving. Okay, so... What do you mean too close? How can you be too close for the bloody cutter? Oh, it's not there! Oh no, it is. It is. Okay. Right, is he coming in again? If that person steps inside my red line right now, or all 3 of them do, I know this game's completely fixed. Because they shouldn't be coming within this route. And it's like, it's really annoying. Yeah, he's standing right there. Once he moves... Okay, he's moving, so... Yeah, they're all in that kind of away movement now, so if I can just get out here, I might have actually finished this mission. Right, okay, now I have to be like really... Because I'll go away from the settlement, like I'll get away from it. And then just do the long walk to the ship. Okay, I've actually completed this one. He says. Never say never. But I've come out completely wrong side and have to go a long way. I don't know what the hell that fire is over there. I'm hoping it's volcanism and not some security people on a day trip. But let's see. Oh, sorry, Kathina. I didn't actually see that message because I was too busy making diamonds in my own bottom. Oh Christ! I thought a lamppost was a security. You don't know my luck. There'll be one security guard who's gone off base to have a quick cigarette, and he's going to catch me. Look, there's one right quite close there, but I can always change direction. But that has absolutely proved my thought, is that when you collect the things in a heist mission, the enemy clips towards you, right? And this has happened time and time again, so you can't make a quick escape. You have to literally find a hiding place. And it's why some people say, you know, you just ditch the scan. You go into the command center first, turn off the alarms, and then you basically run in, blast in, grab the thing, run out the door, run away, like, because it's the only way of doing it. There is an app, yeah. It's well, is it that web page? It's like, it says it's an app, but it's a web page where it shows the layout of every single one. Yeah, it's really good actually, and yes, it probably would have come in really handy, if I'm totally honest. Oh, there's a ship. Okay, I can see what it's near now. Yeah, I've used it. I still die, but it is very good in that sense. That it shows you which people to scan, and in actual fact, not just who to scan. I don't think it's actually on the website, but it allowed me to pre-find hiding spots. And I remember, because there was a theft I had to do, and there's loads of security, but they do an outward thing together. but you needed a hiding spot. I can't remember why, but you needed a hiding spot so that when they went on the outward bout, you could get in quicker, and it just gave you time to snatch the thing and then come out before they were on their return journey. And I remember that website was really good because I was like, oh, I can hide there. Definitely helped. I'm not celebrating yet. I've got to have that message. And not the one you did done fucked up. The other one. Right, go away from the settlement, Swifty, towards it. And then once you get a few boots in, they're out shooting range. Even if they didn't twig. I'm not sure if being on stream made me not want to fuck that up so much that I managed to do it well. But I was in a similar situation earlier and it didn't turn out well for me, so I'm just going to thank my lucky stars that one's completed. So that one's completed. Hang on, it says time left. What are you on about? Oh, okay, I've updated it. Okay. Right, so now here's a quick question, because you're all in the know. If I did this one and failed, do I lose that one? Or is a completed mission always a completed mission? It's in the same system. Oh, that's good. So this one's oh, it's a different, can't be a different system. Ah, can it? That's weird. Oh right, okay, get it. Once I land in here, I'm actually going to go get myself another beer because I think I deserve another. That was lasted God knows how long, and it's a bit warm now. Even in my tankard, like, the stuff never gets warm in the tankard, but that did. Tankards are great. I've had it a couple of years, but I don't normally put like canned beer in it. I normally just drink it out of the can, but I was like, well, why not? I know that my cat's going to take that as a green light for their supper, but they actually know. Well, the female knows when I say to you all good night, see you later 9/7. She knows, like, she jumps straight up. It's strange. Right, I'll just do that then, and then I'll go to the loos as well. So just while I'm gone, because I do have it, I'm just going to put the beer on. It's a good schematic, that, isn't it? I'm actually going to use it when I go out into the black, just to explain, like, give a bit of explanation. The ship, right? Okay. I don't know if anybody's been messaging on Twitch tonight. Actually, poor bastards. Feel bad for them. I can't see anything. It all just looks like restream posts. I'm guessing Restream's actually working if it's reposting, so that's a good thing. Right, let's go get this devilish thing done. Turn off preview. Okay, let's get this done. We've got a couple of thousand light seconds to travel, so I'll pour myself a beer with a nice head. Got nice heads about what's going to have going for it. It's terrible, terrible beer. And I think before I go into the black, I'm going to have to have a massive stream with Malcolm to do some combat with him before I head out to the black. Because I do appreciate, like, Malcolm does come in a lot and he helps me a lot. Sorry, you might not have heard that, but he comes in a lot of the streams and helps with a lot of the streams, like. So it's really, really good of him. Okay. I thought that said Tesco Industrial Complex at first. I was back in the UK. Coming back to the UK in the summer for a couple of weeks, actually. Oh yeah, I'll be doing... well, unfortunately that'll be when I'm in the black, Malcolm, but I will be... Yeah, we could actually, no, we could do a mine infantry trim, right? That might be a very good idea, you know. I haven't done a mining stream forever, so it'd be fun. But is tritium a deep core one? Because I've never quite got that right. But then again, I need to learn before I go out. Before I go out into the black. Wait. I'm forgetting about a lot of the basic rules tonight, and that's the second time it's caught me out, and it doesn't want to slow down. No, it does. Right. Yeah, mining stream could be very good. I'm still seeing the word Tesco Industrial Complex. Right, where's that? Let's see if we can make it 2 for 2. And then see if we get that invite. But I'm not getting ahead of myself. Although it is a suit schematic, which normally are a little easier. But what gets me is they're normally always in the warehouse building or the agricultural building. They never seem to be in a hub or anything. Like the theft ones, not the covert theft, the theft ones, they're normally in a habitat, I think. Oh, good. That's good, Joe. That helps me. I mean, I would like to do the deep mining once I'm out in the black. I think I'll have a bit more kind of time and patience for it. I'll give it a go. But I like the look of this, the actual planet here, like the marks it's got. It's pretty cool. Right, this looks like we're coming in at a healthy speed as well, though. What are you doing? Go eat your dinner. You're bugging me about it enough. Right, so we're going to have to park here. I don't think we're going to get much closer because this land is shockingly bad. So looking at this pad, this little bit here. What's the gravity? 0.30. Okay. I like that when you do kind of the nose scoop landing. There's something very feels satisfying. Right. Thankfully, we've got a bit of light here. And I do think it's sunrise, but I'm normally wrong about everything, so I couldn't tell you. One of the things is, I don't know where the base is. Okay, there it is. The big 01 sticking out of the rocks is telling me. I'd have worked it out because I kind of realised where I landed, but that was funny. Oh wow. I tell you what, 2 kilometres when you're in the ship is no distance whatsoever, but then as soon as you get out on foot you're like, hello, this is a long way. And yes, I should have brought the SRV. Yes, Malcolm, you would have done that, I know. And if I'd have been with you, I would have done it too, so it's your fault. Ah! It's not your fault. This is just how I operate. I actually don't mind even doing this. Like running around, looking around. I'm that type of person. If the views get me... And the views get me... Ooh, cripes. I definitely need that improved boost or improved jump. Because this one's shocking. Oh my god, we're miles away! There must have been somewhere I could have landed here. I never realised I'm like 700 away. And I'm only 480 odd from the ship. It's okay, it gives me plenty of space to run away from them when everything goes tits up. Did anybody reply about the losing the mission thing, by the way? Oh yeah, that's an idea. Oh, don't you just hate it when somebody's full of ideas? Right. Do you think it's gone? Come on. Now I know that's my ship, but honestly I have bloody flashbacks to Scavengers whenever I hear just the engine. Malcolm can attest to me during any given settlement raid me going, I've heard a ship land, Malcolm. I've heard it. Hang on, how can I hear security from this distance? I'm telling you, this is why I feel. Right. Where's the number 1 disappeared to? Has somebody landed on it? Oh dear. I'm guessing it's sunset, by the way. I thought it was sunrise when we were landing, but I'm seeing it creeping. And obviously the temperature issue. And now Malcolm's going, why didn't he take the SRV when he recalled the ship? Because that would have been too easy, Malcolm. Oh, it's subsurface, okay. Oh, and laser, okay. Alright, so if you can laser it, that's good. But I do need to practice the subsurface stuff anyway. I think I did it once in a stream and I never got it going. I think it was with Bob. Bob got it going, nearly blew me up. Or I nearly blew myself up. Industrial level 5 in the industrial production, so yeah. So they're always in like the big building where there's tons of people walking around, and it really is like a case of getting in. In actual fact, one of the things I'm having a problem with is when you bring up this side item wheel here, I can't navigate the item wheel. Now it says item wheel RB, but then that brings up the emote wheel, and then you have to. But I have no way of going through it, so I don't know if there's another button you have to hold or something. But so I have a problem dropping like my clearance when I have it, because I think once you're inside the building, you can just drop that, so you're not going to get scanned for that. You're only going to get scanned for the stolen item if you don't avoid them. So if I could work out how to use that wheel on my joypad, I'd probably be much better off. I've done it before, but I honestly don't know how to do it. And I'm scared to press other buttons because I threw a grenade earlier. And that's not a joke. Yeah, it doesn't seem like any of the other buttons work. My directional pad doesn't seem to work. I can't use the left stick. I don't know if I can. No, I can't even use WASD. I was trying WASD, all the things. Yeah, it doesn't give me the option, you see. I'll work it out eventually, but probably too late. But so I'm just at the moment looking for a computer. So again, it's not showing up there, and I don't think it's. Oh, there. No, it's showing up as the ammunition box again, which of course isn't where it is. So I don't know if you've got to go to the ammunition box to actually get it to unlock. I'm not sure. So it says locker 5, but I'm guessing you have to get the thing and get in to find it. This used to list them all, and I don't know why it doesn't list them all now. Yeah, maybe. Hang on. Let's go away from the base a little bit. I think it was in my controls, but when I did it on foot, it just didn't work properly. So I think it's in just the standard on foot. So open item wheel is left button on number 1. And then it says cycle utility wheel RB. I wonder if I've got it. Okay. I think I know what it might mean. So let's have a look. RB. No. Oh, so it's not that. So the word cycle there is not correct. Ooh, wheel accepts mouse input. That's actually an interesting one for me. Let's try if that works. Aha. Oh, but okay. It doesn't work well. It really doesn't work well at all. But I could... No, it's never going to work properly, is it? I was going to say I could try and drop it, because I thought with a mouse wheel there it was going to be great. But it's not. Let's see if we can work out how to get this done better. So, wheel. Just going to see if that works at all. And just one of those things where you're like, okay, okay, yep, okay, I've fixed it, so I can do it now. That's helpful. Right, okay, so let's head at least towards the building that we're interesting enough. Follow the path of this drone, because it's a shame he hasn't got a level 2. So let's go scout the building out. See if there's anybody inside. Don't want to fall over the side. Can't see anybody through this window, so it's a no for the moment. And those windows you can't get to. One of the things I'm trying to do is actually just locate where the box is. But it's really not saying, is it? It's just saying that this is the correct building, and I don't see a lot of people inside, the truth be told, so I think they might be in the main rooms, which is actually much better for me. But I do know that there's people downstairs when you first go in, so that's one of my only fears. So I need to try and check the door without getting into anybody's range, and it's a level 2 door, so we need to work out where this guy's going to. He's going to go into that door, I think, and I don't know if I can get behind him. Oh, I can. Ah, shit, that guard's there. Oh, you bastard, you. Oh my good lord, that was annoying. And I don't think I can sneak around, and I think the door's open anyway. I think the door's closed anyway, and I can't scan him through. So mess that one up. And I think out of all the most frustrating things when you're doing this is actually that thing of your scanner not sticking to them. And basically, if you're not scanning their fat asses, you don't get a scan. Nobody wants to play your shitty games. Christ almighty. Everything is just a faff on. It's annoying. He's got nothing. He's not much of a bloody security guard. Now, there's a question. When I shoot somebody up, when I start blasting, how the hell do they get through the doors? With a level 0. Right, here comes that idiot again. So I'm oh, frig off. So I think I've just lost my one chance there. Oh, I've alerted them because I got my chance, but so I've failed this one. Great stuff. I might be lucky to get out of this one alive. I don't even know. But the alarm will sound any second now. He's turned on me. At least I got him dead, so... So it hasn't actually come up with a mission failed yet, has it? Or did it? And I just didn't notice. That's exactly why I don't like the game in this way. Nothing's been implemented right. These people have ESP. You're hiding on a roof in the dark, and they know that you're scanning them. Like, it just makes zero sense. And it's just a sad fact. It's just a really, really sad fact of the game that you just have to accept. And it's like I've said, it's maybe they're getting a bit cocky or something, but the fact that the first security guard gets ESP, I didn't realise they were in the red zone, unfortunately. But I got out of it, and then almost immediately the second guy, so it's just a bit of a kick in the nutsack. And so this is my point. So when did Malcolm go? Around 12 o'clock. So it's 1 o'clock now and I've only completed one mission. And if you take away the 500 metres of running backwards and forwards to the ship, I had to. I didn't want to get blown up. I didn't want it to get blown up. What you on about, the light and bushel? I'm lost. Yeah, but the thing is, even if I'd have found out who the grade 3 person was and how to get it, they will always seem to spot me. Or listen, I've had people who are, I'm not moving and they turn around, like, or I'm moving very, very slowly and they turn around, like, because I haven't got the quiet footsteps. So it's like I've said before, the crazy thing about the game is the things that you need during the grind you can't have. But once you've done the grind, you can have them. Well, I don't need them now. If I've managed to grind and get these things, they just make it easy for me. But I can already do everything because I've got it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Dark Plasma, how's it going? Not bad. Not bad. Good to see we've got somebody over on Twitch. Good to see that the restream's actually restreaming from Twitch as well. Because it normally won't want to. And the good news is we're only 200 metres from the ship. Now, how many, I didn't write how many I needed, but I think I only needed like 6 of those transmitters, and I've got 6. But just let me do a quick check. This one place is still selling them, so I'm going to go get the 2 that they've got. just because it's gonna bring it closer and make sure I do have enough. I think that was for quieter footsteps. I think it's either quieter footsteps or the scan range. The scan range would certainly help me, to be honest. It'll get over this stupid problem I keep having. So I think that is like the main thing. Is this your first time into the stream there, Dark Plasma? No, I'm doing the heists. I'm actually going to stop now because I've just died yet again, and I'm not died, but I've got caught out yet again. And I think that'll be my mission failure message, won't it? Oh no, I've got a reputation change, that's all. So did I not fail the mission? Yeah, I have. Alright, so we've been it. Right, we'll go back and hand this in then. Actually, no. You know what, Swifty? I'm seeing red, that's all. So, let's make like a banana and split. Before I get blown up. So I did actually rob a base blind at the beginning with Malcolm, one of the guys who comes in the stream, to get a couple of things. But I need to go hand these in now to. I'll have to check who it was now because the system name I recognise. I think it was Domino Green. Oh really? It says it has to be heist missions on everything I've read. And if it is just theft missions, I've done them. Like, I did a load of theft missions for weapon schematics and stuff. So I've oh, mind you. No, I haven't. I've cancelled them. Huh. Can you really do it with just theft missions? Or are you just saying that you shouldn't be doing heists? Like, it shouldn't be set to that. I don't know which one you're talking about. Well, I've got good notoriety. Oh, we need to put the suns back on. Sorry, the systems, not the suns. Am I in system? Oh. Right, let me just see. Stations, fleet carriers. Right, that's better. Yeah, I'm in system, so I have to drop this mission off at the orbital, so we'll head there. Well, thankfully the orbital's close by. That's a good start. Alright, just I thought you were saying like you can just do regular thefts. Okay, yeah, it is specifically them, yeah. I mean, you know, I might just do it off stream one night, put a bit of Tom Petty on in the background and just wait for everything, but I'd love to get this. I think that this longer scan thing, coupled with dropping the scan, I think I can start doing it like really, really easily. But I just need that, so I think it's a case of getting that first, and I think that'll make everything else just much, much easier. Because at the moment I often look at things and think like, oh well, I don't need that, so I'm not going to unlock that person, but it might be easy to unlock one person to get the things you need, you know? hang on, so are you saying that now it doesn't have to be heist? Because you just said okay, so it specifically has to be covert heists. Oh, covert thefts or heists. Alright. And yeah, I think that's what both of these are. Just not regular thefts and heists. Oh, we're pretty close to the opening now. Oops, easy.
Lakehorn, India, November, Echo. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau is honored by your presence, Commander.
Right, I get what you mean now. So yeah, I've done covert theft,
Please proceed to bay
actually.
3-1.
So I think my
We have
title maybe,
engaged auto-docking protocols.
because I put heist missions, but I think I meant to write covert missions, really. I think the theft ones are just inherently more easier. They're in an easy spot, and they don't seem to be as guarded heavily. But that might just be bad RNG for me. But it seems like every time I've done one of the covert heists, it's much, much harder. I always seem to get blown up in those ones. But you never know, when we hand this one in, we might get our invite. But
Landing safely completed. You may alight when ready.
I like
We are
that you can
glad
hand
to
in
have
your
you
missions from this mission
position,
board now.
Commander.
That's a change in the newest update, I think. Which is a good one. I'll just take the rep. I was actually hoping that would be my invite, but I've realised it's not. It'll be a rep change. So that's a bit of a kick in the teeth. And I don't know if there's anywhere in your stats that actually allows you to... Is there anything in your stats that tells you? Like if you've done a certain amount of heist missions, or what type of missions you've done mainly? I don't know if it would be in the codex. Would it be in the codex? Commander Ineffectual Gamer. So if we go to combat, stats, we go to combat. Have I really completed 86 assassinations? That's crazy. What's crazy is I've made 150 million from it. Okay, so I've completed 4 out of the 10 low intensity conflicts, so that's good. So I only need to complete another 6. No, it doesn't tell you, does it? Unless it's under... It's not under fat crap, it's not under smuggling. I can't believe I've killed 54 Thyroids. I'm quite surprised by that. That's all engineering. See, they've got it as crafting. Why would it be down as crafting and not engineering? Yeah, I don't think it shows. I don't think it shows. Would you enunciate? Nah, no something enunciation here. I think it's because I'm sat back. Yeah, let's go. When I sit back, I tend to start going, nah. Yeah, you have a point. Right, so I need to now go to the system to get my transmitters. So just give us a second. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I've never been here before. I love going to new places in the bubble that I've never been. It's strangely interesting. Right, okay. I'll auto launch for now. Unfortunately, it looks like some poor bastard selling these without knowing what they've got.
You have been disengaged from the dock. Please observe speed restrictions upon exiting.
Knob off. I'll do what I want. Layla Tuba, I like that name. Good name. Come on, drop that mask local. So we've got 3 jumps to this one.
Station limits exceeded. Have a good trip, Commander.
Will do, son. I'm just wondering if Inara has any of that information. I doubt it. It's probably worth checking it out. Inara has a lot of information that you can't find in your general elite. I'll have a quick look at it now while we're doing these transitions. Commandos. There I am. Credits and assets, personal logs. Missions log, that's the one I want. Failed, expired. There it is, okay, so it would come under salary. There's a lot of information on Inara, but unfortunately it kind of does it by system. Yeah, so it's quite hard to understand what you've done just by looking at it. I'll have to have a look at it later and see if there's like a little bit further you can go into it. It brings up your recent missions. And it says if like where it was, what the location was, and if you failed or won it. But unfortunately, it only lists the last 5 missions that you've done. It doesn't do it for all of them. That's a real shame. That could have been super duper helpful. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, just doesn't show a long enough history, so you'd be able to see where you're standing because you can't find out how many covert heists you've done. Covert, let's go. So that makes it that little bit harder. Right. So her name was. What's the lady's name? 1 second. Ah, okay, this one's quite close. It's only 409 seconds. Right, I just want to go back to something I was looking at earlier, and it was the visual guide. Okay, so, Now, I didn't say earlier in the stream, people, that unfortunately I didn't get to stream during the week, and I wanted to, and hopefully I'll get to this weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to stream Elite or something else for that night. Because like I said, I've had my fingers in a few different pies the last few months, and I've just been getting back into gaming in general, and really enjoying it, so I would like to stream a couple of other things. I'll do Elite once a week, and then I'll do other things, and then when I do have time during the week, I'll be on Elite, like doing all the extra stuff that I need to do, because I'm absolutely, you know, I want to be heading into the black this summer. Maybe at the end of summer, I don't know yet. But I was just thinking back a couple of days ago about when I first discovered Elite had been remade. Like, you can't imagine how excited I was. I literally sprinted to the bank to put some money on my card because I didn't have any money in the account. And you know, I was like shaking putting it into the machine, thinking they've made another Elite. And I hadn't even watched videos about it. I just knew it was out there, and I was like, I'm buying it, because I just remember how much fun I had with the first one. And then I remember the first 7 hours shouting at the screen a lot, because I was trying to do everything and a bit too much of everything and failing at everything, and it was just felt like today. And so I was almost ready to give up on it, and then I read something about, you know, delivering things will get you more money, and I was like, right, okay, so I'll go into the delivery side until I can get enough money. And I started doing delivery missions, passenger missions, and then I went on my first little expedition, and this was before I started streaming, and I did it in a type, I always said type 6, but I think I did it in a type 4. And I headed towards Colonia doing the smallest jumps possible. And back then I wasn't really into exploration or anything, so I kind of was just doing it for the pure love of it. And I was going to planets and having my picture taken next to the planets in my type 4 or whatever it was. It says type 4. I don't even know which one I'm talking about, because I've never used it since then. And there's no ships, of course, there's no ships to buy here, because why would there be? It's you'd have to be mad to have that part installed, so I can't even see which ship it was. But it's like that trading ship, that's literally like a rectangular block. I've forgotten which one it is. Right, why can't I disembark? Is this locked? Is that why I can't do it? So it's a locked ship then. I didn't even know you can come inside a locked ship. That's interesting. Alright, well, we have to do what we have to do. So we're going to go drop these off then, because nothing else has popped up. So we'll just say that's a no-go. And we need to go to Domino Green. And Domino Green is not in my list there, so... Oasis. I kind of knew that was the correct one. Oops, daisy. I think it's like one jump from here or something. I remember it not being far. Oh, well, I wouldn't know from here, actually. It's 4 jumps, you lying. The lying sack of shit. That's it, the type heavy, I think. The rectangle one.
Ship has released.
Yeah, oh, interactive maps. I'm going to have to look at that because I think last time I used that website it didn't have the interactive maps. So I'm going to check it out again. Yeah, because Joe, another viewer, was saying that earlier, and I did use it before and it was good for some things, but it just never helped me in the heist. But maybe it will when I try it again. So I'll give it a look this weekend. Fingers crossed going to the mountains tomorrow. The weather's been so up and down here. I was really scared of going to the mountains because it's been lightning, thunder and lightning every day and massive storms. So tomorrow looks like a good day. So I'm like, okay, if I can get out, I can get out. If I can't get out, I can't get out. But I'd really like to tomorrow because I haven't been out for weeks. I need to get some air in me and stretch my lungs. Has anybody played that Manor Lords game, by the way? I'm just asking because I saw it advertised and I was like, oh, it looks interesting, but I can't afford to buy it, but I think I can get it on my Xbox Games Pass. So I'm going to try it one day. Yeah, Joe was saying that, like it has a tip for the T3 scan, and I don't think it had that before. And I do think, yeah, the alarms console marked it definitely didn't have, and that is actually something good, because if you can turn that off first, then the mission's just super simple. But I don't need to go into the tail. I've just realised it. I'm flying through the bloody tail and I didn't need to. We've got a regular jump set, so there's always room for pie. Type 9 heavy, yeah. Now I can see it because I couldn't see it because the stupid love heart on YouTube. But yeah, love that ship, absolutely. And when I was playing it back then, that was the thing, is I had no interest in the bubble. It was all just exploring. And then when I started reading, come back to the bubble because you can get ships with greater jump range. And then I came out and obviously I've done those massive exploration trips that lasted weeks, and I've just loved every last one of them. But back then it was always like jump as fast as you could, return as fast as you could. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to jump towards places and just enjoy the ride. And one of the things with this game is when you do get away from all the grind, it's, for me personally, it's incredibly soothing being on a planet. Might not be for everybody, but it just is for me. I just really, really enjoy it. These have come in quick succession, you see, but I promised myself 2, but I'm going to have 3, but that is it. I'm not going to push it any further. I think the only reason I'm saying I can have another is I felt it. It feels like I've wasted my life. I'm drinking this horrible crap and I don't even get a tiny bit of a buzz off it, but it's alright. I need to stay away from that buzz, I think. And then reading about, like, I've been listening to some stuff and reading about different sun sizes and temperatures and luminosity and everything, and I'm just like, I can make some really nice, interesting streams about this. And I always feel like the streams that I've really enjoyed is where we've gone to discover things. I think you'll probably notice that in all of those streams, I'm just much more upbeat, everything, because I just enjoy it. I'm going out and seeing generation ships and the Centre and Beagle Point and everything. It's just, it's so much fun. I just think there's still a lot to do exploration-wise, definitely. There's some changes to the HUD which I'm not understanding, but why is there a green thing there? I didn't understand why they were highlighted green. So, the Jackrabbit. We're either really lucky and we're on the right side of the planet, which I actually think we are here, so we're going to come in just a bit above. Definitely slow our asses down so that we're not coming in at a crazy speed. This is another thing, is how many planets do I land on that are always seem to be on the dark side? I've been saying this before, because Malcolm was saying, like, no, they're all connected to reality and whatnot, and I'm like, 95% of the planets I've ever had to go to do engineering or missions or whatever, they're dark. They're not light. Never seem to be. But again, that's probably just chance. I think we came in slightly too shallow there, but at least it slowed us down, and we're not going to approach too quickly. I'm just going to keep us above the marker, because I always find that if you keep it central or lower, when you come in at a low orbit like this, it's you end up miles away from it. So I tend to just keep it slightly below the markers. Coming in pretty good now, though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna load up that OMG website so I don't forget. Yep, I've got it on my list there. I've actually got it bookmarked as well. I think I picked the one that you... I think that was the last one I was at. Am I looking at an old cached version? Because I'm not seeing some of the stuff that you guys are talking about on it. I'm just going to go to the original website.
Landing completed. Engaging docking restraints. Welcome to our starport.
Right, so I'm on Oh My God Live 1.1, but I think I'm looking at a cached version. Right, okay, this might be better. Alright, so if I go to that one, then I think that's the one on AP. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing where how they do it. Alright, okay, that's actually really interesting. And it gives you loads of tips. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's different from how it was before. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Definitely gives a little bit more information. Right, okay, so fingers crossed we've got enough. If we haven't, it's alright, I'll come back tomorrow. Bloody hell, 3 hours 35 minutes. Good stream. Right, disembark. Just so you know, that plasma, that I might be a bit slow in replying to some of your messages because of the fact that it's on Twitch and I watch the video playback in the chat on YouTube. Just because it's an easier read. Didn't want to do it the other way.
Back again, huh? So what will it be? Suit mods?
I want to modify my suit, my
suit
Maverick
stuff
suit,
or gun stuff?
and I want to do it with enhanced tracking. Shit, I'm one transmitter short. Oh no, I'm not. I've got
pings? It. This will ping your pings to be pingier.
Okay. Yes.
Ping.
I do want that. The reduced tool battery consumption. I'm still like. So the enhanced tracking now I've got, which is good. I think that's going to help me a ton. I think more than a ton. And I'm going to check with my reduced tool
already.
For my Artemis
suit stuff or gun
Oh,
stuff?
I've already got that on. Now, that was a stupid one because I think what I should have got is the higher battery. I think so. I made a bit of a mistake on that, but it's not an end of the world mistake. I don't envisage ever having a serious problem with it. So if I did make a mistake on that one, it's a tiny little mistake and it's not going to affect anything. But that enhanced tracking on the Maverick suit is definitely going to help. And then I think if I get the noise suppression for indoors, then that's going to allow me to just like dominate indoor areas. Because I don't mind getting notoriety or anything when I kill somebody and whatnot. I should just go in with my Dominator suit and literally dominate. But actually, it's not that much better. So, you know, I think once the Artemis suit is fully modded, then I think I can go. I don't think the Maverick suit and the Dominator suit have to have everything that they need to have, because I might come back to the bubble every now and again, but not in my fleet carrier. I might come via a Diamondback Explorer or whatever, and I will have ships in the bubble. So when I say I'm going out in the black forever, I'm talking about my fleet carrier and me, essentially, but I will come back to do certain things at times. But it's always going to give me that option of, you know what, I'm sick and tired of this, I'm out. And then just go to wherever the fleet carrier is again.
Oh, sure. Whatever.
Right, so what can she do?
Suit stuff or gun stuff?
I'll pull this one. So the greater range I don't need. The stability, no, I know. I don't suffer from recoil. I've suffered from tracking. I think it's a better way, so I don't think there's any way of fixing that.
I get it. You're indecisive. Have fun.
Shut
or
up,
don't.
you old bag. Right. So you know what? That's a good deal. I've got the enhanced tracking, so and I complete one of those missions, so I'm happy.
And if you want first class comfort,
I'm happy. So that's thanks to Malcolm again. Malcolm chipping in for the win. Right, children, I'm going to call it a night for the stream there because I'm starting to get a little bit tired, and this is actually way past my normal bedtime. I normally go to bed much earlier. But I really wanted to like do a longer stream tonight, and you know, like I say, when I've got to the end and I'm able to upgrade the suit, it feels like a win. So then I'm motivated for the next time. But with Elite, as it is the majority of the time, when you're losing and you log out, it's like, why would I want to do that to myself anymore? So yeah, just need to get out in the black. I know things will be different and happier. Okay, anyhow, look out for me doing a stream this week. Probably won't be Elite, but just keep an eye out for when I do try and list them now instead of just going live, but try and keep an eye out for them, because I think a Cyberpunk one could be really fun if I get like in the proper mindset of it. All right, so I'll say anyway, have a good weekend. I wish everybody the best weekend actually, because it's the weekend. It's the only time you get to have your own life. So enjoy yourselves. Apart from Joe, he's retired. Every day's a good day for him with his guitar. Okay, 9-7. Enjoy the rest of your week.